Greetings, Green Thumb Gardening family. Elaine Unleashed back at you from right here at the Green Thumb Gardening channel, right here in the Grow Zone 8B in Tifton, Georgia. And in today's video, I'm super excited to be bringing you guys along with me back down to our backyard food forest around to Sweet Baby Red as we conduct our very first official ginger harvest of the season. Most of you guys have been following our channel for a while. Recall that we planted butterfly ginger here in Sweet Baby Red at the very beginning of the grow season prior to the last frost date. We planted this butterfly ginger back in February here in this planter. Butterfly ginger is an extremely fast growing variety of ginger. It's far less potent than, say, pine cone shampoo ginger, or even Chinese ginger, which we happen to be growing here in this next planter here in that planter over there beneath that stand of banana trees over plants over there. At any rate, you guys can see we have larger canes here, which are beginning to brown and wither a bit along the bottoms, and we have smaller canes here, which are just beginning to pierce the surface of the mulch here in this planter. What we're going to do here today during this harvest is we're going to harvest our rhizomes from our larger canes, and we're going to come right back and replant our smaller canes in this exact same planter, in this exact same soil later on today after the storm. As you guys can see, it's about to storm here. We actually have a slight drizzle going on here, so I'm going to try to get this harvest conducted here as swiftly as possible and bring you guys along for every step of the way. Again, we're going to be replanting small canes like this and harvesting our larger canes and the rhizomes located beneath those larger canes. We started here with one little tiny rhizome in each spot. As you guys can see, since February, we've really grown a nice stand of ginger here at, again, Sweet Baby Red, Mrs. Sharon Pettyjohn Harris's planter here in our backyard food forest. As always, Mrs. Sharon Harris, as always, this one's for you, my dear friend. I'm gonna get my camera set up on my trusty tripod here. Try to keep you guys in the frame for the most part as I conduct this harvest. Again, we're gonna make this as swift as possible because it's about to rain out here. Again, our main aim is to harvest our larger canes and the rhizome located beneath those, and we're going to replant our smaller canes here. As I pull this mulch back, you guys are going to see we have some pretty nice rhizomes going on down here beneath the soil. You guys see that? Got some nice rhizomes going on down there. We're super excited to be out here harvesting these rhizomes and bringing you guys along for the process as we do so. You guys can see our ginger spread it out in a pretty much a straight line. Ginger tends to spread out in one direction or the other, pretty much in a straight line. So we have a line of ginger going in this direction. So we're going to dig in this direction on both sides of this ginger. We'll try our best not to damage those rhizomes as much as possible. Again, we will be coming back immediately and replanting our smaller rhizomes later on today after the storm. I'm going to try to get in here and see if I can just pour these ginger up by the larger canes. Once I pour some of this mulch back here, probably not going to happen that way. What we'll do is take my trusty Scuttles garden shovel that I've been using for the past 2 to 3 years here now, thanks to a recommendation from Bumblebee Junction, Mark and Tino at Bumblebee Junction. Thanks, guys. This thing is stainless steel, hasn't rusted yet, hasn't bent, chipped, or warped, or anything. Scuttles garden tools. All right. That's the first cluster. The thing you guys are going to notice about our planter is it's not that deep at all. I think our planter is about 6 inches deep here overall. My aim is to loosen the soil around this ginger as much as possible. grab by these larger canes so we can pull the whole thing out without damaging our smaller canes that much. Bring this up close to this camera. There's a lot of roots going on there, but as you can see, we have some nice rhizomes going on down there between those roots. I'm gonna come back again, like I say, we're gonna remove these smaller little canes here and replant these smaller canes in this same planter. At this point, I'm gonna take my trusty Scuttles again garden shears. We're going to remove the larger canes from these rhizomes. That. And this is one of the smaller rhizomes that we'll be immediately coming back out here and replanting after the storm. Our larger rhizomes such as this, we'll whack those canes away. As many of the roots as we can. We'll get these rhizomes cleaned up here at the end of this video. Bring you guys back and show you the totality of our ginger harvest here at, again, Sweet Baby Red in our backyard food. That guy could definitely go back in the ground, but we're not going to allow it to. We'll take this smaller rhizome here. We'll replant both of these smaller rhizomes here. And we're going to move over to the next row of canes here. That Sweet Baby Red. Let me see if you can see how easy it is to pull these out without doing enough digging. Not so bad at all. Got this baby. Definitely going back in the soil after this harvest. I know it's difficult for you guys to see at this point, but there's a huge clump of ginger down in there that we have to get cleaned up here. It's beginning to rain. I may be out of frame right now. I'm going to speed this process up so that we don't get caught out here in the rain too much. And again, at the conclusion of this video, I will wash this ginger and give you guys a peek at the totality of our harvest here at Sweet Baby Red. Isn't that a nice chunk of ginger? This guy will replant that rhizome there. Hoping this rain holds off for another 5 or 6 minutes while I complete this harvest here. Sweet Baby Red. Again, our first official ginger harvest of the season. Another nice rhizome that will get cleaned up. Again, at the end of this video, so back in place. I'm hoping I got you guys in the frame still for this next group of canes here. We'll try that same method and attempt to pull these guys out without using our Scuttles trusty gardening tool to do so. As you guys can see. Again, this is a swift growing variety of ginger. As I said in the previous portion of this video, far less potent than Chinese ginger or pine cone shampoo ginger, but it grows fast and produces large rhizomes. We use it for a lot of things in our kitchen, in our recipes, but mostly Green Thumb Gardening family, we use this particular variety of ginger for tea. We drink a lot of tea, of herbal teas here at the Green Thumb Gardening channel. This is one of our favorite varieties of ginger to use when we make herbal teas. Get this off as much as possible. Letting that baby there in the same rotation. This little guy here. I know a lot of you guys can get out there thinking, well, it's kind of late in the season to be planting ginger, right? Not at all. We're replanting this ginger because we know that later in the fall, this ginger will go dormant, canes will die back. But in the spring, we'll already have a jump start on our growth season here of ginger at Sweet Baby Red with the canes, the rhizomes that we're currently replanting in this planter as we conduct this harvest. Another nice chunk of ginger. I know it's a little dirty and it's going to look a lot better than this when we get it actually cleaned up. I think that little guy right there in that first row. Trying to go back with at least 2 rhizomes in each spot. You know, they will indeed swiftly root in and begin to multiply before the end of the growth season here. And again, they'll go dormant for us again, as I was saying in the previous portion of this video, and return for us again in the spring. That last clump of ginger from that last group of plants right here, on to our last clump. This clump may not be as easy to remove as the previous ones, but shot. I'm sure that I'm getting you guys in the camera for this. You guys see those rhizomes reason why I love growing this variety of ginger. Again, produces large rhizomes in little or no time. Pinecone shampoo ginger is an 8 to 10 month thing. I mean, you can harvest it before then. The rhizomes will be smaller. This is a 5-month type variety of ginger. We love growing it here. Again, at the Green Thumb Gardening Channel. We plant this baby here in that spot. Also replant that baby there. Later on, after the storm, we're gonna allow these to just lay out here. It's overcast right now. We don't need to be in any real rush replanting those rhizomes. That next rhizome. It's our last group of rhizomes here. All right, Green Thumb Gardening family, this is our last rhizome. We're gonna rush these up. All right, Green Thumb Gardening family, we're back. And this is what our planter, Sweet Baby Red, is looking like after the harvest. Yeah, see that we came back in as promised and we replanted our smaller canes and rhizomes here in the exact same location where our larger adult rhizomes were located at the beginning of this video. And this, Green Thumb Gardening family, this is the totality of our harvest of butterfly ginger from Sweet Baby Red right here in our backyard food forest. Take a look at this, guys. Bam! Doesn't it look fantastic? We have quite a nice harvest of our butterfly ginger here from this year's crop of butterfly ginger here at Sweet Baby Red. Thanks for watching, and if indeed you currently are watching this video on harvesting butterfly ginger and not already subscribed to the Green Thumb Gardening channel, please indeed take this moment to press that subscribe button beneath this video, that like button, that notification button, and be sure, Green Thumb Gardening family, be sure to share this video with your friends and family as well. Yeah, harvesting butterfly ginger at Sweet Baby Red in our backyard food forest. Thanks for watching.